No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
Whoa, let's go.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away? Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away?
What's going on, folks? It's the post-match show. Tottenham fought harder than any other team that has gone down to 9 men this season. Fought harder than Liverpool. Fought harder than anybody else. Came within multiple chances of equalizing that game and getting something out of it. In the end, ran out of steam. But I am proud of the boys. All of you clowns in the chat that want to try to mud, it ain't going to work today. No fishing today. Nobody's biting today. Yeah, never a foul, never a red card. All of that great stuff. Great performance from the last day. I'm super happy. Yeah, fought harder. But you guys can join the link. The link is there. Let me pin it to the top if people want to join the show. And have a show. Iggy, I guess, is taking a quick potty break. Dietrich Kane's in the house. Big up, Mr. D.
No intro.
Yeah. No intros.
Yeah.
But what do you think of the game, man?
Okay. Me personally, I don't want to sound biased, well, and I don't want you like to call me like the. But for me, after you go nine man down, like what is the point of playing a highlight? I didn't agree with it.
To win.
No, but like, why are you playing a high line? Like a down to 9 man. Like it was 1-1,
Why not?
right? But I don't get the point. You're 1-1, you're 9 man down, might as well just play for the draw.
Even if Silva does it to Son, I wouldn't have said that's a red.
And by the way, if Romero that was a red, how did Reece James didn't get a red?
Exactly.
That was more reckless than Romero.
100%.
And I play center back, like from my experience.
Look,
if I get the ball, I'm trying to clear.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
run into my
foot.
foot. You can't control that. No,
I can control it. Like it's not like he had the ball and he was standing up. He was lying down trying to kick, and his leg was right there. That's not his fault.
Yeah, people can try to troll in the chat today, but it's not going to work. I'm not going to bite because I know what the truth is. I know what I saw. I watched these guys try to play football all the way until the end. And look, I don't care. I said from the before the kickoff happened, I don't care if we lose today as long as we still play our game and we come at them. And even with 9 men, we were coming at them.
Because they're terrible and their manager's gonna get sacked before Christmas.
And the only good thing,
he is done. He is done.
Steve, the only good thing is that AC Milan lost, so that's the only thing I'm happy.
He's done, Poch. He is done.
The
fact that it wasn't
high line's not ridiculous. Look, I'm sorry, that's our game. You guys wanted attacking football. We're playing attacking football till the end.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I would not have played with the high. I rate the fact that Postecoglou has a big ass set of balls that
the
are
biggest sack in the league, man. I'm
you
telling
can ask. You can ask
I
Steve.
get that, but
Steve knows me for a long time.
Exactly.
I never wanted attacking
Zaffer Gooner was watching it with us all the way. Look, people can try to troll. You can do it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work today. We watched the game. We saw the game. My voice is hoarse.
But can I just say,
my voice is hoarse.
Vicario for me, Will, you specifically you. I'm gonna call you out.
Yeah,
you have to give the biggest apology because you gave him shit last summer. So much
except
shit.
me. Except
me too.
No, I gave him shit for what would tell I hadn't seen him play. Nobody has seen him play. You didn't watch him play.
I swear to God I did.
Sit on a stick. Sit on a stick.
I swear I did. Twice.
I obviously didn't watch the game, TJ, because you were at work. Watch the game back and you'll know why he's got the biggest sack in the league. Two of their goals didn't even happen until until extra time.
And maybe now he's injured Vicario against Wolves, so we're pretty fucked. Yeah.
He didn't look good. Look at this shameless kid on the. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it was a great.
Actually, no. Hold up. Give me top panel. Give me on the top. I'm not a bottom feeder. My team didn't lose this weekend. And I did y'all a favor. Give me top.
You're the only one that did us a favor. Everybody else didn't do us a favor.
AC Milan lost.
I don't want to hear any shit from Arsenal fans, from Liverpool fans, or anybody else, man. When you guys lost to Newcastle outplayed you for the 90 minutes. We outplayed Chelsea, and we continued to play with 10 men and 9 men. Come on. And
we are still above Arsenal.
No.
Shameless.
Wait. No, wait. What's his name?
Oh, fuck off, Andy, in the comments. Jesus Christ.
Elias, just don't start speaking. Asshole, don't start speaking about us being above Chelsea.
Andy, you're such a dick.
Because now we lost Van de Ven, Romero.
We didn't got the 3 points. You can give all you want. You lost too. And my team played well and lost. Your team played like dog ass and lost.
No, we didn't.
There's the difference. Yes, we did play well.
Can I just say, after we scored, we looked clueless, and how they would get the red card.
Yeah.
It's because of stupid.
What do you mean we
mistakes
look clueless? Sun scored right away off of a goal that should have been counted onside.
No.
No, but it was offside. That was offside.
No, okay, that's offside. No, it was offside. But do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? It all started from Poro like misclearing. Like that's how the whole defense just went to shit, and then we lost, and then they scored.
Yeah, TJ, I agree. The copium is pretty crazy. I can't lie. I'm just here.
There's no copium, man. I watched this game. I watched the team play. I watched the team put in a performance with balls and chest and fire. And even at 2-1, we were still putting shots on target and scoring. Right? Liverpool didn't have a single shot in the entire second half when they went down to 9 men. They sat 9 men in the box. They didn't even come out. We were still pushing them, taking them. Running at
because that's what every other manager on
not
earth
this one, not giant balls, not giant ball.
I get that. I get that. And if it worked, right? I would have.
Here's Postecoglou, fellas. This is Postecoglou right here.
He is.
Right here, Postecoglou.
He is a crackhead. He is.
Love it.
Wait,
the thing is, the guys that you have to look at it two ways. All right, it's all good in hindsight what he should have done, what he can. You got to take yourself in the moment and what happens. And you got two situations. You got two scenarios to play out. Either you carry on with your beliefs in what you want to do. 10 men, 9 men. We carry on going forward and try to do it this way, or you could do the Liverpool way. Put 9 men in front of the area. Hope and just hope, but by defending for however long.
Liverpool still lost, by the way, by doing that.
And the outcome was still the same. The scoreline may be different, but the outcome was still the same. Now, hang on. The defeat doesn't hurt us, the league-wise, standing-wise. It doesn't hurt us because of the results.
Came in second,
and around us. But you got to look at it. There's two ways of interpreting it. Now, the difference is, guys, it's all good and well defending if you're defending for 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. You're defending and thinking, right, let's hope that we went down to 10 men early, and then straight in the second half, we went down to 9 men. Now, if you're going to defend for 40 minutes, that's a long time. That's a long time to withstand and withhold that strategy. You cannot defend for 40 minutes outside your area. It's insane. 5-10 minutes, fine. You can say, guys, just hold on tight and stay. But for 40 minutes, you cannot give up playing football. You can argue the dynamics. You can argue the high line. You can argue everything.
Hold on. What's that 1 point gonna do for us? What's the 1 point gonna do? Does anybody think it will? Hold on.
No, for me, what hurts us more is the injuries and the outcome of the red card.
Hold on. I'm saying the injuries happen. The injuries happen anyway, right? But what I'm saying is the point. At 1 point, unless you think that we are going to the end of the season and we're going to lose to City by 1 point at the end of the year, unless you're saying Tottenham or that team, what does that 1 point do from us?
No, it's not about the
1 point. 1 point can mean a lot of things.
It can mean a lot, but the only issue I have,
it's not going to matter with us getting top 4.
Well, but you can't.
It's not going to keep Romero from getting a 3-game ban. It's not going to keep Udogie from getting a second yellow. It's not going to stop Vanderven from popping his hamstring.
Guys, when you're playing a big match, 9 men against 11, you're not going to come out victorious. You're not. You're not going to play Arsenal, Newcastle, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs.
No, but Chelsea,
6, 7. You cannot. No, you won't. Yeah, but the thing is, you give a 2-man advantage. You're not gonna come out of it really well. And for that duration, I'll repeat, it's not like you went down to 9 men on the 80th minute or 85th minute or 75. It was happened quite early on. Now,
if we've gone down to 10 with a 1-0 lead, then maybe I could see not playing a high line, right? Because now you're protecting the lead. But it's a draw already.
No, but it was 1-1. You lose Van de Ven. You lose Romero. And then you bring on, what's his name?
Van de Ven ran. He's going to have to run anyway. You can't see the high line is not the cause of his injury.
No, I'm not saying about it caused the injury. I'm just saying like we didn't have the players to play the high line after the injuries.
Why? We played the high line after Van de Ven left the field.
You know why you were able to play a high line? Because Chelsea cannot finish at all. If that was a proper team, they would have put past about 7 with you playing like that.
No, we got them on the trap. They didn't miss any of their chances on the
Yes, they did.
What?
Yes, they did.
What chance did they miss?
They missed it. There was Nico Jackson and Raheem Sterling like on multiple occasions. There was the Palmer header, which Højbjerg, credit to him, he was on the goal line, tipped it over. Vicario multiple times.
It's because Vicario's a good goalkeeper.
Yes, and I saw that.
Yes,
but that one thing goes, bro. If Chelsea were a proper team, I was on a watch along with Chelsea fans. They are still fuming. They're fuming that wasn't like 6-1. They sat back against you guys with 9 men because they're coached.
They are lucky. They are lucky they got 4-1, by the way. Please.
Yes.
They're assuming that they didn't get 6-1. Oh my lord. They are lucky
Yes.
they got 4-1.
Yes.
No,
of course they're fuming.
No,
you played. You
Just
when
coincidence
we
that
play
GJ
them,
Warren is wearing a blue shirt. Just a
when we play-
coincidence.
When we
right?
play, why is he
Fraudulent.
It's a workout shirt. It's a workout shirt. I'm about to
Workout
go to the gym.
shirt. It's a workout
right, yeah,
shirt. He's bad.
Sure.
No,
Aguna wearing a blue
I got
shirt.
20
By
minutes.
the-
I got 20 minutes before I got to go to the gym.
Before you
TJ,
go to
is
the
it
gym.
required
By the way,
something?
guys,
Congratulations on your 4-0 loss.
Yeah, I liked it. It was the best 4-0 loss
I
I've ever
liked
suffered.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
by
literally
the
the
way,
best.
You're
Look,
not
this
gonna like.
team,
You're not gonna like
this
that goal.
team
You're not
right
gonna
now.
like that
This
goal
team right now.
difference.
Anybody who watched this game
he's
should
even
be
drinking a
scared
blue
of Tottenham
drink, by
right
the
now.
way. Iggy.
I'm not
He's
scared, bro.
No,
Why would I
wouldn't
be
be scared, you
scared?
guys.
Bring it
Why?
on.
Eleven men?
Especially
Why wouldn't
Newcastle-
you be
especially
scared?
Newcastle.
Unless you can't. There's not a team that can run us
We lost Van de
without
Ven.
without
You
us
just
being
lost
9
4-0.
men.
You just
We
four.
lost Van de Ven and we lost Romero. So how can they not be scared of us?
What are you talking about?
We just lost
Romero
our
will be
best
back when
players.
we
Now
play
we're
Newcastle.
done. No, we're done.
Yeah, and
We're done.
and guess what's gonna happen when you play us? Romero is again going to. We will
It
psychologically.
won't be Eric Dyer and it'll be Ashley Phillips.
Okay.
No, it will be. It has to be Eric Dyer.
Come
Why,
on,
not
Why would it be Eric Dyer?
Guys,
Elias,
Eric
talking
Dyer had a
about Eric
great
Dyer.
game
This
today.
is weird.
Eric Dyer. He's
You have
not
a
the same Eric
fetish.
Dyer.
You have a
By the
fetish
way,
for
guys,
Eric Dyer.
he's
Are you
not the
okay?
same.
Are you okay?
He's not this.
Are you
Listen,
okay?
listen. He's not the same.
It's
Eric Dyer
2023
that
and
we
we're
saw.
still talking about Eric Dyer.
Yeah. By the way,
GG,
guys, listen.
your
Eric Dyer
microphone.
that we saw under Conte, under Jose, and all that. This is the different Eric Dyer. Did you
No,
guys
it's
see?
not.
He was different.
Elias,
Will.
you are literally you have a
Stop.
fetish.
Why was he
You have a
different? He
fetish
couldn't
for
run.
this
Hold on.
guy.
The whole reason
he-
why they were getting him behind after that was because they couldn't run. He couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah,
to
but
be
also
done.
the fact- You know also
nine-
why?
If that's
you know
Van der
also why
Ven,
Eric
none of those chances happen.
You know why Eric
Yeah,
Dyer
I
also looks
get it.
good?
I get it. But by the way, guys,
Van der
Eric Dyer
Ven,
has
if Van der Ven stays fit in that game, we don't lose that game 4-1. Not at all. In fact,
I
All
we
right,
end
we
up
can
winning
play
it.
hypothetical FC. That's cool. That's cool. We could.
I
do
agree.
that.
I agree.
Elias,
But
No,
Elias,
look
by
at the
way,
game
guys,
up until that point. Look, if
Yeah.
Liverpool fans want to say that they can play hypothetical, they deserve to beat us.
Well, but I said they're fucking stupid too for doing that. Hypothetical FC ain't my thing, bro. No.
But Eric Dyer was
no.
putting tackles in play.
Elias,
But
stop.
he
No,
never
stop,
does that.
stop.
By the
What are
way,
you talking about,
He-
Elias? Bro,
Stop.
seriously.
Elias, please stop.
You are fetishizing.
Stop.
You are fetishizing
No,
garbage.
I saw the game with my
No,
eyes.
stop.
That's
Stop.
the only time I.
Stop,
No,
stop.
you
I
didn't.
saw
No,
the
In the
game with
first
my
5 minutes, when the ball was when they were already in their box, he put in one good tackle. Other than that, he did nothing.
Højbjerg was the best.
Højbjerg was better than him.
Great
Højbjerg was
Andy
offside.
Toon Bell, by the way.
By the way, did you see his finishing?
mean-
By the way, it was better than Richarlison, and it was
Oh,
like
good
by
Lord.
a
It's not
millimeter
hard,
offside.
Elias.
It was a great goal.
My dick
Will.
finishes
Oh,
better than
stop.
Richarlison.
Why are you
It was
trying to
so
claim an
good.
offside goal as a goal?
It
Are
could
you
have
an
been a
Arsenal
goal, by the
fan
way.
now?
Hey,
I'm not.
Steve, away goals. That's all you got to say.
Oh
Away
yeah,
goals.
yeah, I forgot about
Yes,
that.
away
Bro,
goals.
Yeah,
look,
away
No,
goals.
no, it
I'm
was
not
a-
gonna be. I'm not gonna be shameless. We lost.
We're still talking about the VAR on Saturday hour. Still going on about that.
I don't care. I don't care about that. We didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve.
By the way,
I'm
Will,
not making that case.
if you are not playing Eric Dyer, then who would you play alongside Ashley Phillips? It
Nathan
has to be Dyer and
Phillips.
Phillips both.
No, it's
Dyer
gonna be
and Phillips.
Dorrington. It's gonna be Dorrington and Phillips. If I see Dyer, I swear I'm gonna call Ange out.
Why?
Yeah, no, I don't want to see
Seriously,
Dyer.
I don't get this Dyer hate agenda. Like,
no, I don't want to see
seriously,
Dyer.
man.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
get
call
this
him out.
Dyer hate.
He doesn't even want to be at the club. Why are you backing this guy?
Guys, seriously? The way he played, you think that he doesn't want to be at the club?
No, he doesn't.
How did he play,
He doesn't want to be
Elias?
there.
I'm going to kick you out of the stream if you continue with this narrative. It's just boring to listen to.
He could be just trying to get another club. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Dude,
shocked.
he
by
literally
you guys.
took
Why are
all
you shocked?
traces of Tottenham off of his socials, and he literally told the Tottenham PR people that they weren't going to show him on camera anyway. He said this. He doesn't want to be at Tottenham. Why are
When
you
did he
backing
say
this
that?
narrative?
When did he say that?
Okay, can someone
a week
kick him
ago,
out?
2 weeks
Someone
ago.
kick him
Go
out,
back.
please.
Go back and look. Elias. I drugs must come cheap in Malaysia. Like they really
What does
must.
that say, Elias?
Oh, he's got the evidence there. You see?
Look at Højbjerg scored 7.1. Who was playing as his partner next to him, and look at Eric Dyer.
Højbjerg was
6.1
actually.
say?
Højbjerg played really well.
What does that say,
I
Elias?
talk shit about
I get
Højbjerg.
it. I
Elias,
get
what
it.
does that say?
6.1. I saw the
Okay,
ratings as well.
so
by
then
the way.
why are you going on about him being amazing?
What's
no,
everyone-
but
He had
what
no
I'm
tackles
saying
in the
is,
whole game, Elias.
What's the narrative? What's everyone's narrative on this high line? Because
He's
It can't be
he's
true. It
he's
can't
a
He was
psychopath.
going for it.
He
He
had
was
one
going for it like an
interception,
absolute
3 clearances.
psychopath.
He's a
I
psychopath.
quite enjoyed the fact that he kept a high line, but
Me
it was
too.
always going
Me
to cost
too.
him at the end.
Me too. It only costed him once we conceded that third goal.
It was
we
a gamble.
We held them to 2-1 for the majority of that, and when it went into extra time and they scored that third goal,
But
the
you
boys
can't
it
play.
just took
If
the gas
Son,
out.
if
They
Son
were
had,
they were
if
so
Son had
tired.
scored that goal, we would be having a different conversation.
Sanchez,
Son had
Sanchez.
scored it.
Yeah, definitely.
If Bentancur had scored it, right?
Yeah.
We had 3 chances on their goal. The Dyer
If
one
Dyer
obviously
had
was
scored
slightly
it-
offside.
No, but you guys forget. No, but you guys forget how Vicario saved our ass too.
And we also
Like
forget
the
about the
saves, man.
That's
debacle in the
goal-
first half.
Supposed to do. Seriously, this whole narrative, the goalkeepers aren't supposed to make saves is fucking stupid, Dietrich. I
I
hate
never
it.
said. No, but he saved
Yeah.
us. Many
He had a
times.
hell of a
Supposed to
game,
save
that
us.
goalkeeper.
That's his fucking job.
Vicario,
No, because of our
Vicario.
own mistakes.
If he doesn't
This
face
is the
shots,
Tottenham
then what's
away
the
I
point of
live
having
for.
a golf? Look,
Yeah, this
what
is
is the
Tottenham.
point of having a goalkeeper if they're not supposed to make saves?
He
If
was
we're
brilliant.
supposed-
He was brilliant
hold on.
coming off
If we're
his line.
supposed to hold a
Absolutely
team to
brilliant.
0 shots on target, what's the fucking point of having a goalkeeper?
Correct. Bang on, mate. He was brilliant coming off his line. He was like Neuer.
But
He
wasn't
he
going
reminded
for-
you know what it was? He reminded me of Onana's performances for Inter in the UCL.
No, he actually caught something, Steve. He didn't remind me of
No,
Onana.
I'm
He actually
talking
caught
about the
something.
sweeper. I'm talking about going way the fuck out and clatter and getting the ball like anticipating. That's what I'm saying. No, Vicario. I told people about Vicario, and I told
He's a
people
very,
he'd be a
very, very good goalkeeper.
great signing for that cheap.
By the way, what we saw today, I'm damn happy. By the way, I think going into the games next, we are coming up. Wolves, City, whatever. Bring whoever you want to bring on.
City.
I think with 11 men,
City.
even with
Bring
even
You
City,
guys,
even
you guys,
City,
you
Bring
bring
them
guys,
all.
them.
you guys are
Bring
you
them,
guys are
seriously.
going into a dark period now.
As long as you don't
I
get a
don't
red
know.
card
don't
for
know
every time
why.
Romero
No.
kicks somebody.
Why do you think this is a dark period? Did you not see the energy, the
Energy.
feel?
I
The
saw
fact
I
even-
saw
Even
nine, I saw
Safner Gunnar in the
9
chat
men.
was like, dude, Spurs are going to
I
score.
saw 9 men. I saw 9 men. I saw Mickey
Fighting
Van de Ven
harder
go
than
off
you've
with
ever
an
seen
injury.
9 men fight before.
9 men look better than
I
Capitulation.
saw Romero go off with a red. I saw
Capitulation.
Udogie go off with a red. He should have been. It should
Capitulation
have
is
been a
what
red in
you
the
guys
first
do.
half.
Yeah.
You guys
No,
do.
don't make this about me. I'm not talking about Arsenal, Will. Don't make this about Arsenal. Don't deflect. Let's talk about Spurs.
Yeah.
You guys literally
I'm not
lost
deflecting.
3 of
Oh,
you.
you were.
You keep going to Arsenal. I'm not talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about Spurs. Let's talk about Spurs. You guys lost 3 of your starters today for a long period of time.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
are you guys not
4.
worried about that?
4.
I'm not
4.
worried. I'm not worried. I'm
All
not.
down,
Not worried.
all self-inflicted as well.
I can see a different energy in the team. I can see a different passion in the team.
You're gonna
That's
see the
that-
same Oliver Skip, and you're gonna see the same Eric Dyer.
Why would Oliver Skip play?
Why would Oliver Skip play? Why?
Bentancur,
Legs, mate. Legs have been running like blue
yeah,
ass
Bentancur
flies
is
for
He's
the
gonna
last
come off the
half hour.
bench.
The only
Madison went
person
off
that
with
got
an
injured.
injury.
Hold on. The only person that got injured that will be out for next week is Van de Ven.
How do you know that?
because I know.
How do you know that?
Madison
He's got Romero for 3 games.
How do you know that?
Madison come off with another
He didn't even
injury.
want to come off the pitch.
No, Madison.
Madison come off.
International breaks.
No, Madison's good.
Seriously?
Madison, you can tell he's good.
How do you know that?
But Van de Ven.
The only
How
player
does
we're
anybody
missing-
know that?
The only player we're missing is Van der Ven and then Romero for 3 games.
And
That's it.
Udogie.
Madison.
And Udogie for 3 games.
Udogie
No,
for
one
one
game.
No,
game.
it's one game.
Oh, for 1 game. It should have been 3. That
Why
that
would it
first
be
Yeah,
half
three?
should have been
a
straight red.
Piss
Should have been a
off.
straight red.
Who gets a straight
Should have
red?
been a straight red.
He makes contact with Still and then he breaks his leg.
First half.
He
Yeah,
didn't
That's
touch him.
absolutely insane.
He didn't touch him.
He didn't even touch
Oh
him.
my god.
Yes, he did. He caught his
kicked the
boot.
tap
He
off.
he
No,
caught,
no,
he
dude.
caught him with his studs. He caught him with his studs. If an
No, no,
Arsenal
Steve,
player would have
did.
done that,
Show me
you
where
guys
studs are
would
mentioned in
you
the
guys
laws of the
would
game.
you guys would
Show
literally
me where
be
studs are
calling
mentioned
for
in the
him
laws
to
of the
be
game.
arrested.
Show
What do you mean
me.
he's studs are mentioned?
He's like that. It doesn't matter
Show me
about
where
studs. He's
studs are
off
mentioned
the
in the
fucking
laws of the
floor.
game.
Absolute
Yes.
rose-colored
TJ.
glasses you guys use through
Show
this
No,
group
no,
is
TJ.
ridiculous.
TJ.
Where
Go back and look
are
at
the
it, Will.
studs?
I can't help you. I can't help you if you can't see it through
Yeah,
through
I can't
non-Spurs
either.
If he
glasses.
connect, if he
It was
connects,
an
if he
absolute
connects,
connection with his
nah,
studs.
come on. If he
Double,
catches,
both
if he
feet, Iggy.
catches
Come
it-
on, man.
if he catches
you
it
That was
full on,
15 years ago. It's a
Even
red
though-
card. Never
even
mind
though-
now.
if he catches
Yeah.
it full on, then I
Sterling moved
agree.
in. Sterling ran
Unreal.
at
Okay.
Udogie, not the other way around.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
15 years
What,
ago, that's
what,
a red
what
card and
about
it's a
Reece
red card
James's
now.
The ball
elbow?
was about 1.5 yards away from Sterling.
Yeah,
Udogie
Connor,
slides
come on
into
here.
the
I'll tag you.
ball.
What about
Into the
Reece
ball,
James's
and then
elbow?
what's his
Oh,
name
no,
pops in
Udogie.
there exactly.
We're not talking about Reece James. We're talking about Udogie. We're not talking about Reece
What
James.
about
Okay, but-
Udogie?
Udogie went
Not
in
a
with
red
both
card, not
feet
even
and
close.
caught him. Oh my god.
That's a red card. It's a red card.
See all these good.
If he
the
catches
blue
him,
You guys
if he
don't
catches
know
him,
the
I'm not
laws
gonna
of the
I'm not gonna
game.
try to convince. I can't.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
it.
try to
get
Do you know what it
because
is?
you don't
You've
know
got to
the
love the
law.
aggression, but it's
Look
a
at the
fucking red
law.
card.
I don't know
He
the law. I
endangers
don't
his
know the law.
opponent.
You go in with your studs up. It's
Yeah,
a red.
no, it's
That
not.
You're
is-
off
that
the
is-
No,
floor.
it's not. No,
Off
it's
the
not.
floor, Sterling's
Stop.
legs
Andy,
there, you
stop for a
break it.
second. Andy, stop. There is no mention of studs in the law anywhere.
Yeah, but there's also mention of dangerous and reckless play to
Out
endangering
of
the safety
control.
of
What?
an opponent.
Of another opponent.
How?
Hold on.
Yes.
If you commit the following offenses: lunge at, jump
Okay.
at, kick at. If he's lunging
That's a
at the
jump.
ball and the ball is not even anywhere close to Raheem Sterling, it's
That
not a
makes-
fucking red. You guys are
makes it more
dumb
red.
if you believe that.
If you're off the
Not
floor,
just
you can't
wrong.
control yourself.
I've seen it given for way less. Will, come on.
Just
Correct.
because refs make bad calls doesn't mean that it's
Oh,
actually
okay.
deserves a red.
Okay. All right.
It's a red card.
It's not.
It should have been a
It's
red.
not.
I'm nearly 40-year-old and I'm
guys.
telling you
Did
that
they
it's
give
a
a
red
red
card.
Did they
If
give
a
red card?
Newcastle player
Did they
did
give a
that,
red card?
they would deserve to get
Did
sent.
they give a red card?
Can
No,
I
they
say
don't
it?
give a red card.
Okay, then it's not a red.
That's worse than
It
Bruno's
shouldn't have
elbow.
been a
I'm
red.
just saying it should have been.
No, it
In my
shouldn't have.
opinion, it should have been.
Yeah,
It
I
should have
agree
been.
with you,
I've
TJ.
seen less. I've seen less. I've seen it given for way less, and so have
Yeah.
you. So we can blame
how
the refs
did-
for that and move on if we need to.
So if the
But
ref
come
gives
on, man.
bad reds, they're
If
supposed
that,
to give
if that,
bad
if
reds
that
all the
had
time.
happened
Hold
to
on.
a Spurs, if
By
that
your
happened to a
logic,
Spurs player,
because the Reds
you
give
would-
bad
you would
reds
be
all the
singing a
time.
completely
Hold on.
different tune.
No, I wouldn't. Not on that play.
Yes,
Absolutely
you
not.
would.
No,
Yes,
that'd be
you would.
silly. No, it wouldn't.
No.
I've refereed. I actually know the laws of the game. I
How
would
did
have
Okay.
not.
Nikit didn't get a red
That's
card?
Call that
fine.
a
Then
red.
by your logic, you're a referee. You could have made a mistake. Okay, let's move on.
Steve, no,
Yeah,
TJ,
referees
Just
make
because
mistakes.
you're a
By
referee
your
doesn't mean you're
logic-
right. They
hold
get
on.
it wrong every day.
Because
Yeah.
referees make bad red cards, they should make bad red cards all the time. Is what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
That is not what I'm saying. You're
Then it
literally
shouldn't be a
putting
red.
words in my
You
mouth.
said the reason why it should be a red is because they give things less than that all the time. That was your
Will,
logic.
you are-
Is why it should be
Will,
a red.
you are literally putting words in my mouth. Let's
Okay,
move
so
on.
then why should it have been a red?
Because he's out of
With
control. He's off the floor. He's off the floor. He can't control.
Doesn't matter
Once
if
his
you're off the
momentum's
floor.
left the
It's
floor, he
not in
can't
the
done yourself.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not
None of
going to
that is-
convince you.
all of
so
that is
let's just move
irrelevant.
on.
Read the laws of the game. Read the laws.
I can
Then
share the
tell me
law
why,
here.
by the laws, it should be a red.
Because it's dangerous and reckless.
It was
Dangerous
it was
how?
he went in
Dangerous
with
the
Why was it
safety of an
dangerous? Did he even
opponent.
get a yellow card?
Yes,
I
he
asked this
did.
question. Ask this
Okay, so
question.
what does
If
that
that's
say?
your leg
What
and
is
he
the
makes
yellow? What is
contact,
the
what's
yellow
happening?
card? What is the yellow card then?
But that's
in
just
this
it. He
case,
didn't catch his leg. If he
let
catches
He
his
did
leg,
catch
I
his
agree.
leg.
Yes,
I agree
but
with
it
you.
was very.
He didn't catch his leg. It literally the tip of his toe, man. Is
He
what he
touches
called.
it. He
If we're
touches
gonna
it. He
say
doesn't
it,
catch it
let's say
full
it right.
force. Granted,
Yeah, but
yes.
he doesn't catch the
Okay.
leg. If he catches the leg, like Curtis Jones, which is a lot of people mentioned in the chat, the difference with
Right.
Curtis Jones is he caught Bissouma's leg full on. That's the difference. Here, he catches Raheem Sterling's toe. He doesn't
Because
catch his
Sterling
leg.
sees it coming.
But
Yeah.
okay, but if he catches his leg, if he catches his leg, I'm in agreement with you, and I say yeah, he's got to go because it's caught him.
Okay, let me
But he hasn't.
read the.
So we've got to say
Udogie.
Sterling saved them a record because Sterling seen the challenge coming.
Okay, let me read
Listen,
the rule for you.
we can only
Let me
comment on
read the
what
rule for you
happened,
guys.
what he did, and what Sterling did. I don't know. That's on him, but we can only comment what actually happened.
Can you
And the
put
bottom line
another-
is he doesn't catch his leg. If he
Well, can
catches
you
his
put
leg,
this-
I'm in agreement with you. He's got to go. But it's
He'd
not.
never
We cannot.
tried.
We
Can I
cannot.
say
We cannot.
Can I say something quick? Could you put the free the right side comment quick?
If that's me, I'm having a chat with him in the tunnel
And
afterwards. That's all
Ketia
I'm
did
saying.
worse, and he didn't get a red card. And now you guys are telling us that's a red
Yeah,
card.
by the way, in
He did
football,
even worse.
deliberately
Completely different
kicking-
scenario. Move
No,
on.
no. It's the same
No,
thing.
that's a paper
No.
argument. Completely different
No,
scenario.
no.
Get out
It
of here,
happened the
Dietrich.
same.
Well,
No,
and
no.
Ketia should have got a red for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Yes.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
I disagree with that.
Absolutely should have been a
Okay,
red.
so now you're being consistent, but now
It was
today
yellow.
you're
It
being
was
like-
yellow. No. I'm being consistent.
a waffler.
Ketia
You're a
didn't
waffler.
have his studs up.
So no,
I'm not
just want you to
waffling.
look.
Just
A
because
direct free kick.
you're saying I'm waffling doesn't mean I'm actually waffling, Dietrich.
Okay.
Watch it.
You're waffling, bro.
Hold on. For the Udogie challenge, did he charge at Sterling? Did he jump at Sterling? Did he kick or attempt to kick Sterling?
I jumped. He's off. He's off the
Hold
foot.
on. Did he strike or attempt to strike with a headbutt Sterling?
Attempt.
Did he
Is that
tackle or challenge Sterling?
Is
that not-
Attempts
yes,
or
he
attempts to trip Sterling? No, he didn't. He went at the ball. Look at where the ball was when he makes his slide.
I need to look at a replay.
Look at the ball where it was, and you can see. You can
I think you need to go
actually
look at a
see
replay,
Sterling run into his leg.
So strike means any part of your body, doesn't it? Otherwise, it means that I can elbow someone clean in the nose.
Punching, strike is
Based on that.
You can if you're Bruno Guimaraes, but we're not.
Yeah,
talking-
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That should have been a red card as well.
The one on James
It-
on Udogie is absolutely a red card. 100%. Right? 100%. That
That's
was
the
a
one.
bad call.
People in the
right?
chat are talking about
Then he talks- Then you can
Harvest
see
is on
right here.
Newcastle. I
It
didn't
talks
see that
about
one.
careless. It's just a regular foul.
All right,
It
so
was a
yeah.
player-
It was
hold
a
on.
yellow,
Hold on.
but it wasn't. It wasn't
Careless. It was when a player shows a lack of attention or consideration when making a challenge or acts without precaution. No disciplinary sanction is needed. Reckless is when a player acts with disregard to the danger, which is what happened. That's what it is. He got a yellow to the consequences of an opponent. Right. So him making that challenge to the ball, which was on the other direction of where Sterling was, because he was reckless and didn't think about the consequences, was given a yellow. Using excessive force is when a player exceeds the necessary use or force and endangers the safety of an opponent and must be sent off. He wasn't using excessive force.
So does he need
Sterling
to jump?
ran into
off the
his
floor?
leg.
Does he need to jump in off the floor?
Where's,
That's all I ask.
Where's the studs at? Where's the studs part?
I'm contemplating these studs. I'm on about his full body momentum. It's
Okay,
flying
where's that
into
at? Where's
towards
that in the law?
Sterling's leg.
Where's that at in the law?
I couldn't give a shit about the law. It's a red card.
Oh, but that red
Exactly,
card.
law
The
is
law
law.
what says it's a red card or not, my man, not you.
No, it's the ref. It's the ref, according to you. It's the ref that determines.
Yes, the ref's interpretation of the law. And so how did the ref
Michael
interpret it?
Oliver versus Anthony Taylor? What they give separate calls.
Mid-off.
That's all to you in
100%.
Yeah, exactly right.
Two cheeks of the
I
same.
tell you what,
paddle.
ask any use. If you made that challenge and you got sent off, would you be upset about it?
No.
No, I wouldn't be. If I made that challenge and I got sent off, I'd be like, okay.
Udogie was upset about it. Son argued, and even on the Romero one, Son argued with the referee for almost 5 minutes after that. Every single dead ball, he was in the ref's face talking to him.
Of course, he's going to. He's captain. It's his job.
What was Romero's sending off? According to you guys, was Romero's one a sending off?
100%. Yes.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You can't-
Yeah, he was upset. Yeah, he did. He did.
The Enzo one, the penalty for Chelsea. Yeah.
But that's like saying Mike.
All right,
Mike
I do
Tyson
have
was
to go to the
upset
gym.
with fighting
Thanks for
Van
having me
Zero.
on.
Thanks,
Bye,
TJ.
Tej. Bye,
Later on.
Tej.
See you later.
Bye, Tej.
Never
So
a foul.
double down, sending off and a
What?
penalty.
Yep.
Penalty and a sending
Foul.
off.
Oh, come on, bro. That was a penalty every day of the week.
Nope. Not even.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, it's rare that I see a referee doubling down with a sending off and a penalty.
Unless it's a dog
Listen,
zone. The only way they double down usually is if it's a dog zone, denial of a goal scoring opportunity, which is definitely wasn't that.
No, but it was dangerous and reckless play, which endangered the safety of the
so they
opponent.
doubled up.
And just okay, fine.
No.
All
It
right.
wasn't dangerous or reckless because
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Listen
It
to
was.
look. The play was this: Romero goes to clear a ball. Enzo runs into Romero. The ball hit Enzo before Romero even hit Enzo. That's how because he was running at the play. You have two players going in for a 50-50. 50-50s happen all over the place.
Yeah.
At most, it was reckless because he didn't consider consider the consequences of what could have happened. He didn't use excessive force. The amount of force necessary to clear that ball was needed.
Okay, but at the same time,
in that situation in the box, what was excessive about it?
His foot went over the top of the ball and hit him.
It didn't go over the
just
top of the
below
ball.
knee.
Not true. Not true. Foot did not go over the top of the ball.
Well, I
That
must
is a
have
lie.
seen the wrong replay 20 times. Then
You did. Because he kicks the ball. And when he
Oh.
kicks the ball
I
hits Enzo
touches the
before
ball.
Romero does.
that's when he
He
goes
kicks
through
touches
the
the ball.
ankle.
No, he kicked the ball.
right, okay.
Yeah. You're
Is
just
there- is there
lying,
reason-
Andy, at this point.
Guys, is there a reason why Reece Jones wasn't sent off for elbowing Udogie?
Yeah,
It's the exact same thing as
he
Havertz.
should have been sent off as well.
Exact same
Yeah,
thing as
he should-
Havertz, Gimaresh on Saturday. It's
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, exactly. Same should have been sent off, and he means it as well. He flings his arm back as well. Reece James.
The ref in both the Newcastle Arsenal game and the Chelsea Spurs game had no clue what he was doing and had no control of the game.
I reckon they didn't
Both
give that
games.
because I reckon they didn't give that because if they did, then everyone would have kicked off. They should have been given that.
I don't like,
Yeah.
guys, honestly, I don't like where the game is going. And I'll tell you why. Because you get Newcastle, Arsenal, you get Spurs, Chelsea. These are big games, lively games. You expect physicality. If we're gonna, you could look at it this way: the pace of the game is so fast that you're gonna miss time a tackle. There's gonna be mistiming tackles. There's gonna be mistiming. You know, you may not even want to endanger the opponent, but the sheer momentum of it, perhaps. I think the logic has gone out of it. We're applying rules left, right, and centre, and in these big games, and I'm telling you now, all these big games, you're going to have 2 or 3 decisions, massive decisions. I don't know for which club, what team on the night. You're going to have 2 or 3 sendings off every single match in those big matches because you cannot go in anymore. You cannot put a tackle in. You have to let people go, and you're thinking. And you as a fan will get pissed off if you see your fullback let a winger go because he's worried that he's going to miss time a challenge and ultimately cost his team to play into 10 men. It's insane. It's like you cannot play these matches anymore. And football is a contact sport. It's a contact sport, and we are doing everything we can to make it a non-contact sport. And you as a fan will get pissed off because you can't see. This is what these matches like tonight. It's what it's about. It's what it's about. Now, if we're going to punish and send off every single contact, I'm not just talking about tonight. I'm talking about all big matches I'm seeing right now. We're going to see a lot more this season, and we're going to have 2 or 3 sendings off every.
I'm going to tell you right now that there's a very good possibility the Tottenham appeal that Romero penalty and it gets overturned, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. 100%. I'm going to tell you exactly why. He doesn't charge at. He doesn't jump at. He doesn't kick or attempt to kick. He doesn't push. He doesn't strike at. He doesn't tackle or challenge. He doesn't trip or attempt to trip. He simply kick the ball. And on the follow through of him kicking the ball, he hit the guy in the shins with the side of his foot. It was the worst sending off I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, anybody who says
the one earlier when he just kicked out.
You don't know the game.
What's his defense against the one previous when he just kicks the player on the floor?
If he kicks on the floor, they should have gotten a yellow for that. That would have been a foul.
Right, Beckham got sent off in the 98 France World Cup for exactly the same.
That sending off by Beckham should never have been a sending off.
But that's my point. That's my point.
Okay,
You've
so
got
your
no
point
consistency
is
in the
because
game.
they
And
did a bad
it
call in the
right.
past, this
Doesn't
should
make
have
it
been a
right.
red. That's not how good. That's not how two
the
wrongs
game was
don't make a
physical
right,
then, though.
my
The
friend.
game was actually physical then. You could
No,
tackle
you're
then. You
saying it
can't
should have
tackle
been
now.
a sending off because Beckham got sent off 20 years ago.
No, it's because if two players go up to each other, right, and you just move your head forward, that's all you've got to do. Move your head forward, you get sent off. It's violent conduct. You might not have made any attempt to hurt the player, but because you've made an intention to nut him, you're going to get sent off.
Striking.
Exactly the same.
Hold on.
Yeah, but you get a yellow card for everything. You know, guys, they're getting yellow card. Look at Udogie's yellow
Use
card.
of excessive force is a red card.
Udogie's first yellow card tonight. What is it about? Because he expressed an emotion in front of a referee because he didn't like the decision. He didn't like the decision.
Look at
but that's a still shot, though, man. That's a still shot. It's still shots. When it's like slow-mos, they always make things.
No, but it always tells you whether he's engaging his opponent or not, which was the argument earlier on.
Both these players tonight had got let off each time for a red card. Both Udogie and Romero both could have been sent off before the red cards. I'm just saying. So I don't
want to see Romero get sent off for kicking out. I don't want to see it, but that's what's been said from the past, isn't it?
They both had two opportunities that they could have been sent off and they weren't. And then
both of them got yellows for reds in the first instance, and they got yellows for reds in the second.
Romero was practically reckless all night.
It's not a reckless.
This is the problem with Romero. I like Romero as a player, but he does this.
This wasn't reckless. Look, I'm gonna show you again. Like, you guys got to stop talking
all the
garbage.
time, Will.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I understand. I'm gonna call you out when you say bullshit. Okay, sending off offenses, denying the opposing team a goal and the obvious goal-scoring opportunity by handball offense, except goalkeeper when their penalty. Denying a goal and an obvious goal-scoring opportunity to a opponent whose overall movement is towards the offender's goal by offense ball. Was that a goal-scoring opportunity for end zone? No. Serious foul play. Was it serious foul play?
Yes.
No. Biting, spitting at someone? No, it wasn't. He kicked the ball. When is kicking the ball serious foul play?
Because if you follow through,
contact with the ball.
Yes, it does.
It does not matter.
Steve. As a defender, as a center back.
Biting or spitting at somebody, violent conduct, using offensive or insulting abusive language, receiving a second caution, or entering the video operation room. None of those things happened. None of them.
Studs.
But you can't control.
Don't matter.
They do when they actually will. Say, for example, I think Enzo was very lucky today to not actually get hurt. If Enzo gets hurt, then what's the excuse then?
He ran into Romero kicking the ball. That's Enzo's choice.
What?
What is Romero supposed to do? Not clear the ball?
Well, in a way that he's not going to have his studs up and hitting the player's ankle. Yes.
What happens when you kick the ball with the inside of your foot? It's not sloppy. Stop.
Yes,
what happens when you clear the ball with the inside of your boot in a follow through? What happens?
Well, it depends on where you. Well, you can contact a player anywhere, but the fact that it was directly at his ankle with his studs up, it's non-excusable in my opinion. I'm sorry.
No, it is excusable. Look, what happens when I take this boot, right? This boot, and I hit this ball.
Full screen. I can barely see.
Okay.
Sorry.
When I take this ball and I hit this boot with the inside, right? Inside of my boot, and I follow through, what's the natural progression? Where are my studs pointed?
His studs were up like different angles at this point, but they were on the other side. They were like.
Then why doesn't this happen more often?
Curled. He did this. It shouldn't have been a foul. There's a difference. The Jones goal. He comes across like this and hits him square leg in the middle. Okay. Completely different than him hitting the ball here, and on the follow through, his studs are up like this. There is no way you can kick a ball with the inside of your foot and your studs don't end up in the air. Period. It's physically impossible.
Why did he have now? Why did Romero have to tackle with these studs like that?
He didn't tackle. He didn't even make a tackle.
Right, cleared the ball. How come he had to use?
Because he has to kick it.
No, Steve. The only time I would agree.
He's supposed to kick it with his toes so his studs stay down. What are you talking about?
No, Steve. The only time I would agree with you that he put too much force.
Where's the ball at this point?
He did put too much force.
But still, the outcome is going towards his ankle.
Doesn't matter about the outcome. The outcome
why
is irrelevant.
Why doesn't this happen more often?
It does happen more often. This is very rarely ever called.
No.
It wasn't a sliding over the ball. He kicks the ball hits Enzo. Enzo continues to run at Romero, and the follow-through catches him on the ankle.
Where was Enzo supposed to go?
Not run at Romero.
So stand where?
If you run at somebody, even in it with a high kick, right? If a player runs into you kicking the ball, they don't give it. If you kick at a player's head, they give it. True or false? True or false?
Wait, say that again.
It depends.
If I kick a high ball, right, and you run into my foot, right, they don't give it. If your head is near the ball and I lift my foot near your head, then they give it. Right. So Enzo runs into Romero's follow-through, not the other way around.
Okay.
It's a fact. I'm not making it up.
Now, then why should Reece James have been sent off?
Because he elbowed him straight in the head.
Okay, but isn't Udogie jumping into that as well?
No.
What?
Reece James jumps into Udogie and blocks him straight with the face.
Udogie didn't have to go flying straight through into Sterling
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game. He didn't have to do that.
What are you
But he
talking about?
chose to. The beginning, the one that he got
The
let
yellow
off-
was the right call for that one. I
No,
already
not
said that it
one.
was yellow.
No, the one at the beginning when he didn't get the red card. Was that a yellow card? I can't remember. The one
Reece
at the beginning.
James the
No. The Udogie challenge
Yellow.
was Sterling. Was that the yellow card?
Yellow, yeah.
Okay, fair. Well, I personally believe, right, you guys at the beginning, Romero, I can't find the Romero challenge at the beginning of the game where that could have been a sending off, but it wasn't. It could have been 2 red cards at the beginning and it wasn't. I think luck was on your side then. Unfortunately, I don't believe in karma too much, but I do believe that those 2 challenges, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Will, I do think, and this isn't me being biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, just generally what I'm seeing, I think he's making direct contact, especially Romero, into Enzo's ankle.
Contact is irrelevant. You don't even have to hold on.
Well,
You
then
can get a red card.
Reece James' contact is irrelevant.
No, because he's hitting. He's striking the player.
Will, if Enzo's
in the law.
If Enzo's ankle snaps, what are you saying then? It still wasn't a red card.
If you strike a player in the head with your hand, arm, or head, right? It is a red sending off offense. That's in the law. If you headbutt, elbow, punch a player in the face.
Udogie could have avoided that if he didn't jump.
How does he head it? How does he avoid it?
By not jumping.
James runs into him.
Yeah, and it should have been a red card.
There's a difference between.
Just like Romero ran into.
No,
Enzo.
Romero didn't run into Enzo. Enzo ran into Romero.
I need to look at
They're both trying to go for the ball at the end of the day. That's the way I
Yeah. It's a 50-50 challenge. Romero kicks the ball and Enzo runs into his follow-through.
Right.
Runs in. Look at the momentum of the 2 players.
But if that's the case, in my opinion, then if studs are up at all times now in the penalty box, it shouldn't be a penalty.
Exactly. Studs are irrelevant to a penalty.
But they are when it comes down to a player's ankle being snapped.
No, studs are irrelevant to when they consider it to be reckless or irreckless. Not all stud challenges are called, right? Like, for instance, the one that Arsenal fans like to say about Manchester City, when the guy's heels on the floor and he rakes the back of his leg, right? His heel's on the ground and he rakes his Achilles. That's not a red card. Just because they're the studs doing it doesn't make it a red. Okay? There's a difference between raking a player and slamming at a player like this. Complete difference.
Fairs. All right. Well, then Udogie and Romero.
Studs are irrelevant. That's what I'm saying. People need to read the rules. It doesn't matter if studs up, studs down, side left. You don't even have to make contact with the player. If the referee, in their opinion, thinks that it's reckless behavior or whatever, they can give whatever the card that they want to give.
Is it more or less? Are the studs dangerous if you tackle a player a certain way? Are they a danger to someone if you use them incorrectly?
Steve, on another day, Romero could have gone into Enzo and he could have easily snapped his ankle. On another day,
yeah, he could have. That could have been
on another day.
Dead.
If he had actually gone into Enzo, then yes. But Enzo came into Romero. Romero kicked the ball way before Enzo even got there. The ball that Romero kicked hits Enzo. Like, seriously, watch the replay.
I think we should rather talk about how you guys were 9 men down and Chelsea made it look like they were 11 men.
No, Chelsea were terrible. They are terrible.
Awful. They are. I know they won 4-1, but they were.
They completely. It was so obvious what to do if you're Pochettino. Long ball over the top, over the high line. It's not rocket science. Isn't that why he brought on Mudryk? And then Mudryk was garbage tonight. Sterling was garbage.
In fact,
I don't know.
I know
what
James.
The hell.
I know James isn't a Spurs fan, so I actually agree with him on this. I think the first kick that Romero makes, where he swings at the player running through, was more of a penalty than the second one. I agree with him actually on this.
Romero should have gotten sent off.
Yeah, Romero.
I don't know if it would have been a
Yeah.
red. It was definitely a pen, though.
Okay.
I don't think the second one's even a foul, much less a red.
That's wild. But no, but honestly, they're finished, Chelsea.
Because think about it. Think about it. If you're a defender and a striker strikes the ball and you kick the bottom of his foot after he hits the ball, do you or do you not get carded for a pen?
Say that again. If you're a defender,
if I shoot and you kick my foot after I shoot, what happens?
That's a pen.
It's a pen. So then why Enzo running into Romero's foot is a pen the other way?
But he wasn't really running into his foot. He was more getting the gut, but he wasn't deliberately.
The ball was already gone, and he continued his run. The ball was already gone, and he continues his run.
Well, he can't just stop in one place, can he, Will? He can't.
Neither can Romero stop his follow through of his kick either.
Yeah. So in the situation, unfortunately, Romero hits the ankle. I guarantee you, Will, if it's the other way around and Enzo hits Romero's ankle, it's going to be a foul and free kick to Spurs. And
it's not going to be a red card, would it?
Well, it could be if the way the foot's positioned and it goes into the ankle. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it could be a situation where the reason these are given is because it is, in my opinion, code of conduct, violent play, and it could end up in a player's ankle being broken. It's as simple as that, and that's why I think
it's not violent conduct, though. Violent conduct is punching, spitting, biting, punching.
I like to think violent conduct as well is trying to injure a player in a situation, especially in the position that the foot is being positioned in.
Violent conduct is when a player uses or attempts to use excessive force brutally against an opponent when not challenging for the ball. Hold on. When not challenging for the ball.
Who won the ball in the end? Romero, wasn't it?
Yeah, he kicked the ball 2 steps before Enzo even got there. That's what I'm saying. The rules are there.
Romero kicked the ball.
The
momentum of him kicking the ball is what caused the connection to.
Here he is.
Enzo.
Here he is.
Stelios.
Here he is.
Go on, Stel.
Fresh out of Tottenham Stadium.
Funny. How you doing, boys? You all right? I'm just trying to let me come back to me in just a minute. I just need to set the audio in my car.
Yeah, you're good.
No worries, Stel.
Yeah, the momentum of him once he kicked the ball.
Just so people think I'm not talking shit out my ass.
Oh, no, Will. Me and you just don't agree on the translation.
You just don't know the rules.
No.
It's not an agreement. What does this say? What does this say? Read it for me. Read it for me.
When not challenging for the... Okay. Violent conduct is when a player uses or attempts to use excessive force or brutality against an opponent when not challenging for the ball or against a teammate, official, match official, spectator, or person, regardless of whether contact is made. In addition, a player who, when not challenging for the ball, deliberately strikes an opponent or any other person on the head or arm, face, or the head or face with the arm oh my God, I can't read. Is guilty of violent conduct less than force.
Okay, so was Romero's challenge against the ball after he kicked the ball violent conduct? Yes or no?
Not challenging for the ball, no.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's violent conduct.
That's what you said. That's what you just said.
I said it was dangerous and reckless. I said it's dangerous and reckless, and it endangers the safety of the opponent.
If this was another day and this was Wolves v Liverpool, it would still be given, in my opinion.
No.
They're always
If it was
giving
a different
that.
referee, it wouldn't have been given.
Oh, come on, Will.
What?
100%.
We had a different referee the other day, and like you look at the James stuff, that didn't get given, and it still didn't get given with a different referee today.
Yeah.
So it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
the
what I'm
same.
saying. Is there's referees that give different types of things.
I don't know why people complain about the refs anymore. Do you people realize what they're doing? Do you understand or no?
Well, listen. At the end of the day, right? You guys have got Wolves coming up next, don't you, on the weekend? Obviously, Romero's out. Udogie's out. Looks like Van der Ven could be out, and maybe Maddison as well. Are you guys still confident going in against Wolves? Because we know Wolves aren't great. And what would you be lining up with? Because I don't know. What would you be going with?
I don't know. At center back.
Just so you know.
Sorry?
there you go, Stel. What's up?
Yeah, listen, I'm disgusted that Arsenal fans are allowed on our channel when we lose, but when they lose, TJ doesn't let any of us on.
Oh, he didn't let you guys on?
The
That's
fraudulence.
shameless. That's shameless.
Shameless.
I sent the link out straight away.
No,
I'm
And I
Stel.
even let TJ come on here and try to bully me about the red card too. Look, I'm not doing this to be a dick. I am a dick, but I'm doing it because I have to call out the bullshit. When you guys say bullshit, I'm gonna call you out on
But
it.
it's not
Simple as fact.
bullshit.
It is
It's
bullshit.
not bullshit.
It's
Clearly,
bullshit.
it's subjective.
It's not subjective.
But it clearly
Listen,
is.
Will, I'll tell you what. My honest assessment of tonight was I felt that Spurs 11v11, hands down the better team than Chelsea. Hands down.
Yeah, 100%.
But we shot ourselves in the foot, man. Our rashness, the tackling, we cost it. Just like when we went to Battle of the Bridge, we shot ourselves in the foot then, and we've done it tonight.
Yeah.
The only thing that I question, and I was saying it to the boys, and I've just done loads of interviews with fans which I'm going to upload on the channel. I'm not convinced by the high line we played when we were down to so many players. And I think if Chelsea had a better finisher, it could have been 7 or 8. But
That's what I said.
at the same time, people were saying, but when we went to Newcastle and we played that pragmatic football, we got battered 5-0 in 20 minutes. And Liverpool.
Hold on, still. The difference is who's the momentum, right? Hold on. No, it's not the same. Basuma standing still. No, it's not the same challenge. The challenge is irrelevant. It's why it happened.
Yeah, no, Will, hold on. I never finished what I was going to say.
One's a kick, one's a stomp on the leg. Basuma was standing still.
What are we talking
Romero
about?
wasn't, and neither was Enzo.
Stel, I don't know what we're talking about.
It's just about the fouls. Listen, I'm done with refereeing decisions and VAR. We've had the rub of the green in some games tonight. It all went against us. This is going to be the story of the season. We're all in the hands of VAR. I'm personally not going to use VAR and the refs as an excuse because we were on the positive
I'm not using it
end
as
on
an excuse. We lost the game. I'm
Yeah,
just saying it wasn't a foul.
I think we lost tonight because of our discipline.
Yes.
Our discipline.
Yeah, definitely.
All I'm looking for now,
That
all
I
I'm
agree.
looking for
I
now
agree.
is all I'm looking for tonight now is I can take a loss. We're going to lose at some point.
But what discipline? Hold on. I want you to flesh that out. How were we undisciplined?
Udogie was undisciplined.
You tackle on a yellow card. Was
Udogie,
insane.
yes. I'll agree with you on Udogie. The second yellow was dumb.
Romero, you have like a bounce on your head, so every tackle you make, like just. I'm not saying it's a red card. I'm just saying be careful next time.
Romero, I don't know, Will, because the angle we saw, from the angle we were shown in the stadium, it looks like he won the ball.
He did win the ball.
But then when I went on to Sky Sports, the commentary, they're all saying it was a nasty tackle. So I don't know, Will.
It wasn't even a tackle. He just kicked the ball. He didn't even tackle.
I don't know,
he kicked the ball.
So what did VAR see then? What were they looking at?
Was it
They are looking at violent conduct.
They were looking at the still. No, it's not violent conduct. They were looking at endangering of players, if anything.
Yes.
Was it something to do with his follow through?
Yeah.
Yes.
Enzo ran into the follow through of his clearance.
It's a red card all day. I'm sorry.
It's not a red card all day.
If anyone does that in any league, I don't care, bro. That's a red all day.
No, it's not.
Red all
it's
day.
not a red in any other game.
Yes, it is.
Show me one time when a defender clears the ball from his own box and the player runs
Connor
into his clearance.
Connor just did.
No, that wasn't that scenario. Are you seriously saying that Basuma cleared the ball and then or you're saying that Jones cleared the ball and then stomped on Basuma's leg? That's not what happened in that game. Basuma reaches the ball before Jones does. Jones goes over the top of the ball and as Basuma's leg is standing still, right, and takes him out of the shin. Completely different scenario, man.
Well,
I guess.
I want you to show me. If you say it happens all the time, it's a red card all day. Show me another situation where it happens. Anybody. At Will Stewart 365 on Twitter. At me in it.
All right, let me do some digging.
You won't find one. But you can try.
Will?
Please try.
Will? I think as well, we were unlucky in the sense that the injuries we got to have Udogie off, Romero off, and then Madison injured, Van de Ven. We were losing all our best players. It just felt like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Like literally everything. Even the offside VARs against us. Nothing, not one thing went our way tonight. Not one. And I'm annoyed because 11v11. I'm telling you, Chelsea didn't know what the hell hit them.
And even
Yeah,
at the
they're
end,
terrible.
Salah made it 2-2,
I
right?
look forward to playing Chelsea. Like, yeah. You guys are a lot better than them.
They've just got a voodoo on us, man. It doesn't matter who the manager is. Conte, Mourinho,
That's a
Poch,
mentality thing. I don't know.
Dude, I think it's actually we've got juju on us. It's proper Chelsea juju.
Probably. I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat again. Did I not pin it? Somebody let me know if it's not pinned.
I think honestly, Will, I hear what you're saying, but I think tonight was 50% our fault and 50% bad luck.
I don't think it was our fault at all. I think after the red card, things got a little bit crazy. Udogie made a mistake. That was reckless from Udogie, 100%. There was no reason to even go in on Sterling in this for that second yellow card. I said it live on the show.
But that's our fault. If he made a mistake, that's our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Van der Ven popping his hamstring, making a run back isn't our fault.
Yeah, that's the bad luck bit. That's the bad luck.
Of course.
That's the bad luck. So was Madison. Madison getting injured. Can I ask you a question, right? Because in the stadium, there seemed to be a lot of fouls by one or two players. Mudryk was one, and I don't know who the other guy was on the other side of the pitch. And it just felt like the referee was reluctant to give them any yellows at all.
He wouldn't give Chelsea nothing, but he was giving us reds and yellows.
The Mudryk foul on Vicario was a yellow card. It was as simple as I wouldn't go as far as saying it.
Reece James should have been sent off.
Reece James against Reece James against Udogie, nothing.
Iggy, in the stadium, it looked like Mudryk should have been on the yellow before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads
there
of
was a couple of situations.
In the first half, there were 3 or 4 plays that should have been yellows, where they were pulling down players, stopping attack.
Reece James's elbow on Udogie, that should have been. It wasn't even looked in. So what I'm trying to say, look, at the end of the day, the tone was set. It felt like after 25 minutes of play, there was a tone had been set. There was a few collision and sort of battle between players, and rather than just embracing that physical battle, fire, which is what a derby should be about, we're trying to cut that out of the game. We're trying to get rid of any kind of emotion. We literally, I say we as fans,
as football fans.
It's as if we've got to have players working like robots, like express no emotion, always be in control of emotions. You cannot show your discontent towards a referee about decision being given against you, because if you demonstrate any kind of discontent, it's a yellow card. You kick the ball, it's a yellow card.
Yeah, because it's in the rules.
You talk
I
back
don't like
at the
the rule
referee.
either.
You look at the referee the way I'm looking at you now, Steve. I'm looking at you now and I'm saying, ref, what was that? And that's a yellow card. I cannot even show any kind of emotion towards you. And I'm thinking, how's it got to this point? And I'm not
That's
talking...
a rule I disagree with. It's an IFAB rule about the ref. I disagree. I think it's a shit rule. I think you should be able to cuss out a ref.
This is not something that I've said tonight or after this game.
Right.
I'm talking about it's
In
been
general.
loads of games where you see, just generally speaking, just so many things where we choose to see and punish, and others we choose to turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
There's a total lack of consistency.
The one thing I would say though, Iggy, is that there can't be differences in derby games compared to normal matches, because that's like saying
no.
That's like me saying, let's say it's my 21st birthday, I go get drunk and drive, and someone a cop pulls me over.
No.
Oh, you gotta let me off. It's a special occasion, man.
What I'm trying to say, Steve, when I mention the derbies, is when I mention the derbies, I mean you're gonna get emotions run and play. That's not to say you shouldn't treat a run across the board. You should always treat the same way. I'm just saying, if you're referee, you're about to manage a game that's I don't know, Newcastle versus Sunderland. It's going to have a different flavour. Liverpool versus Everton, Manchester United versus it's going to be a little bit of a flavour compared to a normal team from the north and south, right? So you're going into that game knowing fully well, and perhaps there's quite a bit on the line. Eric Ten Hag's under pressure, and it's a derby. So there's going to be so much riding behind it that you, as a referee, need to understand the moment sometimes between the teams. So I'm not saying you should treat them any different, but just understand that if a player perhaps reacts in a certain way because he's shown a disagreement towards you, not to go and punish him with a yellow card just because you don't want him to talk to you. I think that's just absolute nuts, where a player cannot demonstrate any kind of disagreement towards you. Now, if he uses foul language and tells you to fuck off, that's beyond. You cannot do that. You cannot swear at the referee. But to show it like an act of demonstration and saying, what was that for? You cannot ask that anymore, unless you're captain. And if you're captain, that's fine. But I think that's wrong. The same way, before the Arsenal fans go crazy, I'm going to say this about the ball. I don't agree with this curve of the ball rubbish. For me, the ball, if it doesn't touch the white line, it should be out. If it touches the white line, it's in play. Same thing when they take the corner. No different. I think things that work well should not be touched. I don't understand why they have to. When you don't have like what happened against Arsenal in the Newcastle. You don't have all the cameras that cover every area to tell you that's in play, that's not in play. If you don't have the technology that can clearly say to everyone it was in play, then you shouldn't be having that rule. Scrap it. Goal line technology works. Why does it work? Because we have the technology to absolutely categorically say
conclusively.
Oh, no goal. It's conclusive, right? So there's no argument there. But what happened on Sunday or on the weekend
Saturday.
with you guys?
Yeah.
Saturday.
It's inconclusive.
It's inconclusive, so therefore the goal had to be given.
Exactly. That's what I was literally about to say. That's why our goal was given and should have been given, because it wasn't definitive. It wasn't clear and obvious that the ball was out.
But if the rule of the ball being in play, out of play, hadn't been fucked about with, you would have seen clearly the ball is not touching the white line, so therefore it's off the field. That's what I'm talking about. Leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. If anybody says it was out of play, nobody could argue with that. Nobody. But here we are. Some fans have said no. Other fans say, it was inconclusive, so therefore it had to be given. So you're going to get this all the time. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Have we lost? We've lost Will. We've
everyone.
Lost Will. We've lost everyone now. Still,
Oh, we're still here.
We're still here.
What did you guys? Was your man of the match Vicario? I'm assuming. I thought he was terrific. Oh, they're gone.
Sorry, Steve. What was that?
It's saying who's your man of the match?
Vicario. I'm assuming because he was terrific.
Vicario, hands down.
Yeah, he was terrific.
It was Vicario all day long.
What a good player. What a good goalkeeper.
He's an absolute animal, that Vicario. Absolute animal. He was playing as a sweeper at one point. Literally playing as a final. Incredible. Honestly, it's immense. But we'll see.
Vicario does have a shot to be Italy's #1 because I've not loved Donnarumma's performances.
No, he's still riding on that hype. He's the Euro 2020 hype train.
No, but Vicario's terrific.
Boys, listen, I've got to be brutally honest with you both, man. I didn't want to say it earlier. I am so fucking pissed off, gutted. Every word under the sun. Every word under the sun. I couldn't care less that we lost. I couldn't care less that we went down to 10 men, 9 men. I couldn't care less that
the injuries.
I couldn't care less about any of it, Iggy. Why? Why against them? Against them. Why couldn't this happen against Palace or Fulham or Sheffield United? As
Charlton
soon as we beat
Athletic.
Chelsea, this mid-table, bang average team, the return of Poch, this shit goes down like this, man. Why against them? It killed me, man. I sat there and I'm looking at them in opposite me, all the away fans. Tottenham, get battered. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. And I'm like, you fucking don't deserve a damn thing here, man. And like, we got to take it. Take the L, Tottenham. Take the L. That killed me. Guys, it killed me.
No, I hate Arsenal. But I fucking hate Chelsea, man. I hate
the worst.
They are with every inch of my fiber. Every inch of my fiber, I hate that club with a passion. With a passion, Chelsea. Seriously, with a passion. I can't stand this club.
Don't worry.
I have so many thoughts about this game. Pros, cons, so many questions. I just finished watching. I stayed at work. I should be home. I watched the second half all over again, and I'm like, I have questions. Why the high line? I got some criticism from Ange. Love Ange, but today I gotta pick up. I just got to. Then number two, the whole talk about fouls whatsoever. I'm listening to you guys. At the time, I stopped the car. I'll give a perfect example. This is not the football that I grew up watching on my dad's knee. This is not the football. Well, if he went in for the ball, he went for the tackle. Like literally, I'm watching. I'm like, he went for the ball. Like, I watch a lot of South American football. I'm watching Boca against Palmeiras before. Yeah. So physical. You would have said, this guy get a red card, that guy get a red card. And you know what? Marcus Rojo got a red card. But it had to be a red card. If you put South American football with Premier League officiating, almost everybody would have been thrown off the field. I think the game has gotten soft because I'm watching this, right? And I saw the debate between Will and Steve. I understand, but for me, I'm seeing from Will, like it was a continuation. He went for the ball. What is he supposed to do? Wear a tutu? Hey, you get the ball. Like Romero was closer to the ball. He went for it. It's just like he can't stop on the dime. He's not a robot. Like I don't get it. It's the same thing. Even with the Liverpool red, I was like, you know what? That was harsh. What do you expect these players to do? But the game has changed, and you know what? It's going to make the game much softer. Red cards galore, almost self-control. No, it's not that. It's not that, because you got players getting red card for going for the ball. What are they supposed to do? Oh, excuse me, sir. Enzo, go get the ball. Like, you really think he wants to hurt Enzo, his own teammate in Argentina? Right. You actually think he wants to do that?
No, but that's the problem with Romero, Mari. That's the problem with Romero. The guy doesn't give a fuck. This is what happens to him. That game got emotional. That game got hectic. That game got out of whack. I have seen Romero time after time after time in these scenarios.
You're supposed to go for the ball.
Double yellows, reds.
You're supposed to go full speed after the ball.
This happens to him all the time. This happens to him all the
time. No.
I have a player exactly like him in Bruno Guimaraes. They are the same, bro.
What you have to understand. These guys are going after the ball. We criticize players who have hardly. Oh, he should have gotten to the ball. What if Enzo got that ball and would have scored? Oh, Romero, why you didn't put your full effort in
Romero does not need to tackle with the studs up like that.
You would have heard, but like Will says, he's kicking the ball. You can't. What is he supposed to toe tap it out? He's kicking the ball. He's kicking the ball. Yeah, I support Romero and anything Argentina. I understand that.
Yeah.
But in that situation, what is he supposed to do other than not go for the ball or not kick it out? Like, is he supposed to toe kick it? Like, these guys are not like robots. Like, oh well.
I see players clear. I see it happen all the time, and it don't happen. I don't see guys getting their freaking leg gone through like that. I see players clear the ball like that in those 50-50 situations all the time. All the time.
They're asking for an impossible feat. It's the same thing with the NFL. Same thing with the NFL.
Steve,
You're
1 minute.
asking for an impossible feat.
Okay, go on.
Boys, 1 minute, right? Okay. The Romero thing is it's a big debate. Okay, it's a big debate. But even then, with 10 men, we're still in the game, and we still look like we might do something.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, Udogie, who has proven that he can play on a yellow card. He did it at the Emirates. He's done it a couple of weeks ago. He can play on a yellow card.
Yeah.
What the hell was he thinking with that tackle? The ball's going away from goal and he lunges in, man. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but can I say something? He was going sideways. He was going sideways, Sterling. So not every foul has to be a yellow card.
Why go in?
No. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying not every foul has to result in a yellow card, right? It can just be a foul.
This game is soft.
Why not go up to the player and say to Udogie, listen, mate, one more and you're gone.
Because he's on a yellow, Iggy. The yellow was one more.
Yeah. That is the purpose. That's the purpose of the yellow card.
Udogie,
I'm telling.
Yeah, but Steve, Udogie did 2 fouls and he got 2 yellows. That's it.
On a yellow,
that's it.
You're on a yellow, but when you're on a yellow,
he didn't do 5. He didn't do 5 fouls and he got 2 yellows. He'd made 2 fouls, 2 yellows. That's it.
In the Premier League, the league
missed my point.
You're not allowed to miss time and tackle anymore.
No,
you're not allowed
you've
to miss
missed my
time.
point. No, you missed my point. It's not the fact that he was on a yellow, right? He didn't need to make the tackle.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you, but you also have to understand.
So why make a tackle? You don't have to when you're on a yellow.
Then, okay. Any player nowadays that's on a yellow card cannot do anything anymore.
No,
you cannot.
No, you can, but make sure it matters. He didn't need to make the tackle.
Yeah.
Listen, for me,
it was a bad decision. The kid's how old? Udogie is like 20 years old. It happens.
The bottom line is, Steve, a player that's on the yellow card, just take him off. Just take him off.
To be fair, that's what Inzaghi does at Inter. He does that a lot, and they don't get red cards that often.
As soon as he gets the yellow card, it takes him off. But the thing is, it's so stupid that you're not allowing tackles anymore. But every tackle is a yellow card. Udogie got 2 yellow cards for 2 tackles. That's it. I'm saying, where's the talking for the referee to say you got a yellow card? Sure. That's it. After that one, you're off.
We always lose our heads against Chelsea.
Yeah.
20 minutes, we were in cruise control, battering them, tearing them to pieces. Yeah. They didn't know what the hell hit them.
Brennan Johnson was outstanding. Brennan Johnson was.
Dude, I felt so sorry for him being pulled off, man.
Yeah.
I felt so sorry for the kid.
He would have been man of the match.
The team you saw tonight that started is the best team that we've got, bar Bentancur, right? Starting. And we took it to Chelsea. Yeah. Romero lost his head. Udogie lost his head. The injuries were bad luck. But for me, this self-implosion, that Spursiness, it's still there.
So we do the same exact thing against Liverpool whenever we play them. We just bottle it every single time. It's our bogey team, just like yours is Chelsea. It's crazy.
Well, I will say this.
Yeah.
Because there's honestly.
I'm still 50-50 with the Romero one. I'm still 50-50.
Yeah.
My interpretation. Sorry,
he's gonna have to appeal. And win that.
Good luck.
Because I think he could win that appeal back because he got the ball.
Mari, Ari, we can't appeal. If we appeal and lose, he gets another ban added on top. From 3 it goes to 4.
I would take that chance because
You gotta appeal
he
it.
went all ball. You got to
You're not
appeal
gonna
it.
win that.
You
You're not
got
gonna
to
win
appeal
that.
it.
Yes,
You
you
are not
will.
going to
You
win
got
that.
to appeal it. The dude got all ball. He
10
did not go
bucks.
for a tackle. He was clearing the ball.
I'll do a $10 bet with both of y'all. If
tell you
y'all
right
do
now, if
appeal
we
it,
appeal
all
it,
right.
we'll win.
Has
Shake.
to appeal that. He
Shake.
has to appeal that.
Shaking.
Shake. Mari, you want $10. If you appeal it and you lose, $10. If you win it, shake.
I'm saving for a wedding.
Okay, all right, fair. I'll do a little more. But that's fine. You're not winning that.
$10, 100%.
All right, cool.
I'm trying to save for a wedding.
For me,
Night. I'm having the worst night. Not only did Spurs get spanked by those wank stains Chelsea, not only have I got to listen to Chelsea fans bantering us, the one road I need to turn down to go get my midnight chicken is now blocked off, and I've got to go some diversion. I can't even get my chicken.
Man, I've had a worse weekend.
11
I've had a bad weekend.
I'm not even upset. I'm not even upset by the loss. I'm not. What I'm upset about is Spurs fans going after Romero, saying that he cost us some game that he didn't cost us.
Can you understand why, though?
No, I can't.
I'm fan base. Look, why do I so stupid? Because if he doesn't go and clear that ball, and Enzo does something with that, and they score, why he didn't clear the ball? Why he didn't go after it? Hindsight.
They did score on that play. It was called back for offsides. That's the point.
And for offsides, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, he went to clear the ball. He didn't.
I've seen the replay of that. Okay, I'm of the conviction of this. Okay, he clears the ball, but if you look at his facial expression and his body, right, I feel that he clears the ball, but I think there's an element of him that wanted to leave a print on the player. There's an element of that. I felt that when I watched it live.
He's never done it before.
No. I felt. No. Look, I'm not arguing whether he should have been sent off or not. I'm telling you that my sensation watching it, as soon as I saw it, I thought he's in trouble here, because I felt that he tried to leave a print. It's a classic one. I cleared the ball, but if I can leave something on the man, I will.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't look at it, it's Enzo Fernandez. He looked at it as a Chelsea player.
Yes.
In that moment, you're not looking at who it is facially. You can't recognize the player. He's wearing a blue kit.
Right.
But my interpretation of that live is he wanted to leave something on the player.
Yes.
That's how I took it.
I don't think so.
Yes.
It was my feeling. It was my feeling. My feeling.
My players do it.
We have to agree to disagree because, like I said, it's that passion. It's the same passion that another Argentinian named Di Michelis, even Sergio Ramos. These guys, when they go 100, and Sergio Ramos has the most red cards.
He's got a shitload of red cards.
But these guys, when they go all in, they go all in. The Ultimendes and stuff like that. I would not have Romero no other way.
That's fine.
I'm only giving you my interpretation of what I felt in the moment when it happened.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
It could have cleared the ball clean without necessarily going in the way he did.
Yes.
And perhaps it wouldn't have resulted in that way. I'm not blaming him because I understand the character of Romero. He is what he is. He is what he is. That's my sensation.
Yeah. Romero has
says
to
it's
be
refreshing to see a channel's admins debating each other rather than agreeing with everything each other says to go along with an agenda.
Thanks, Laurie.
Shout out.
Hey, we're definitely not an echo chamber here. The five of us argue with each other all the time.
No. Listen, at the end of the day, we saw the same game, but we interpret it, and our sensation in the moment are all different. You guys see it that he did nothing wrong, and kicking the ball was ultimately the follow through is what ultimately connected with the player. I felt that he cleared the ball and he could have perhaps swerved the player, but if you watch it back, look at his facial expression. There's a I want to do some damage here, and he clears the ball. And listen, the way I know how defenders think, man. If you have the opportunity, there's a 50-50 ball, and you can use that 50-50 ball to leave something on your opponent, you take it. Not in the box, absolutely. But in the moment, you know what? It's a split second moment.
Of the moment.
It's a split second moment. And and in modern day football, especially at this level where everything's scrutinized, and even more so with the VAR and the media coverage it's been getting in the last few weeks, I thought, what did I say to you? Well, I said to you when I was watching live, they were looking at the penalty incident. They were looking at the other. I've said to you, they're gonna come back on that Romero one. They were looking around. There was like 3 incidents in one action. The same similar as to the goal to Newcastle. 3 different incidents. The offside, the foul on the foul on from Joe Linton, and the ball going out of play. They were looking at 3 different things, and I think to themselves, they're trying everything they can to try and rule out this goal. That's how I took it. They're looking at it, and tonight I felt the same thing. They're looking at every little thing now.
They are
VAR looking
doing
at
way too
absolutely
much.
everything.
They're
Iggy-
doing way too much.
Iggy,
They're doing way too much.
Iggy, I watched the whole second half because I want to see that. But going back to the first half, because I was in and out because I had students, I had to be careful.
Yeah.
The Sun goal for me looked so onside. That for me that changed the game because if we're up to nothing, Chelsea's put their heads down and it's over. How did they move
But
it
then the
up to-
Caicedo goal should have stood for them.
How
He
did it-
wasn't offside.
No, but the Sun goal was before Caicedo. That's what I'm talking about. The Caicedo goal was before. I'm talking about the Sun goal to make it 2-0. How was he offside? Like how did they come to
It
that
was
judgment?
tight. I don't know. They looked at
something.
what they did, Murray.
here.
They looked at it at this angle, and for me, it looked tight. So what they did after that is they went and
To the
got
camera
this
behind me
angle,
on the other side. Yeah.
and you're like, okay, if you're gonna find a reason to
me-
rule it out, rule it out.
To me, it looked like they were trying to do everything possible to make Tottenham lose the game today. In my
No,
opinion.
no,
100%.
because they ruled out 3 fucking Chelsea goals.
They were all actually offside, bro.
No, not that.
Yes, they were.
The Sun
Caicedo's one, I think, was the Nico
Caicedo one.
Jackson. There's the Nico Jackson received the ball, and Nico Jackson and Nico Jackson, when he released the ball to Caicedo, who struck the ball to score, I think as he receives the ball, he's up. But we're talking about
The only one for me that was even questionable for Chelsea was the one where Nico Jackson was offsides and they're calling it like goalkeeper interference, right? So that's the only one for me that was even close. The other ones were completely offside.
Why would they want you to lose?
Do you know what?
We weren't undefeated.
Nick, Steve, my feeling, and I was saying it all the way to live stream to my son, who's a Liverpool fan. I said, ever since ever since that Liverpool game, they've been waiting for an opportunity
to get even.
To get even. But why? Because at the end of the day, decisions of the VAR tonight, for example, that have gone against Tottenham, I don't blame Chelsea for that or their players.
No, that's nothing to do with Chelsea.
Why? I wouldn't expect
trying to get the point balance back to what they feel like it should be. Is what they were trying to do.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
No,
That's fine.
Will, you give them way too much credit. You give them way.
Are you
too
serious
much
right
credit,
now?
bro. You're giving them way too much
Are you
credit.
serious right now?
Yes, bro. The reason why the refs are so shit in this league is because it adds to the drama and the money and the fact that none of us will stop watching. None of us. They will get their money so the refs can act however they want. The refs,
it doesn't matter what technology you use anymore. It doesn't matter having all this technology.
The reason why they don't bring in more.
I'll tell you something else, Steve. What I think is happening here. I'm going to call it right here, right now. I think they are deliberately sabotaging this VAR system because they don't want it in place. So they're starting to do all this shit so they can say, so the fans can turn around and say VAR is shit. No, my friend, VAR is not shit. The technology
is TV screen.
Listen, the VAR is not the issue. The technology is not the issue. It's the people that are using the fucking technology that's the issue, man.
Because Iggy, how come in Syria VAR is it seems like they're running much way better than the
way more efficient. Yes.
Because they make decisions. They look at it. They get the referee to go to the monitor. In Italy, I don't know in Spain or whatever, but in Italy they get the referee to say, "Go and have a look at the monitor," or they say they call him and say, "You may want to relook at that because we think there's something there." And he goes to the monitor, has a look at it, and decision done. Here, they don't let the referees go to the monitor. They decide for them. Very rarely do I see a referee being called to go to the monitor, say, "Go and have a look at that. You may want to rethink that." In that situation, I feel like he's got to look at it and say, right, so
To be fair, La Liga. Yeah. To be fair, La Liga last weekend, Betis and Mallorca, Omar Mascarell for Mallorca got sent off because he got stomped on, but it looked like he basically stomped his foot down, and the Betis players stomped down on top of it, and both of them felt it. So there are bad decisions in other leagues, but like with the Udinese Milan game, did you watch that? Iggy?
Yeah.
With the penalty call, that went to VAR, right?
Yeah, it went to VAR. But if you look at it, one angle shows you he's clicked the ball. One angle shows you he's clicked the ball, and the other angle shows it can be manipulated.
That Festi kid. Yeah,
it can be manipulated. So I don't know, man. I think they're setting this VAR up here in the Premier League. I feel that they're using the fact that the fans are saying, "Oh, fuck this VAR," because the fans are saying it's ruining the game. We want it out, and I think the referees are doing everything to get it out, and to get that, and it shows because Steve, what's happened in the last 3 weeks is incredible. Like it didn't happen the whole last season. Why in the last few weeks we're getting since the whole Liverpool Tottenham game? Since
like
then,
every game now.
Since that Liverpool Tottenham game and the media coverage and the shitstorm that followed that game, everything now. Have you noticed to make a decision they're taking 4 minutes? Before it used to be 30 seconds.
12 minutes of added time.
Since that's happened, and the vocal and the comments, how they come to the decisions come out. It's too much scrutiny.
It's what we call hidden in plain sight.
Yeah.
It's hidden in plain sight.
The first half of the Chelsea Spurs tonight, 61 minutes. 61 minutes, the first half.
And I think there was only supposed to be 12 added on.
No, it's ridiculous. It's just the whole thing is ridiculous. But we ended up, and this is what they want as well. In addition to that, we find ourselves doing post-match analysis or comments or whatever. And what do we spend all our evening talking about? VAR decisions. We don't speak about the game anymore. We speak about the decisions of the VAR.
That's why, Iggy, I'm not enjoying watching the Premier League really that much this season.
We hardly spoke about the game tonight because a lot of it was
the other leagues. I can watch the actual football.
Tonight, it has to say, man, it's got tarnished by the VAR, and a lot of games, to be honest with you, now are getting tarnished by the VAR decision.
Arsenal one, we got away with murder on.
That was a great game. That was a great game, but have you heard anyone speaking about the game?
That was a bar fight, just like tonight. To be fair, it was a bar fight. It was a very physical game.
Because my
physical, but I didn't think Arsenal had anything in that game. That's just me.
Really?
No, man,
I didn't think they did either.
How many shots on top? How many chances did they make in that game?
No,
I think by Arsenal standards, they were nowhere near their stands, and Newcastle deserved the victory.
Yeah,
simple as that. You can argue with the goal, you can argue whatever you want, but
or at least at best,
we look more likely of scoring or causing.
There's no way that they were going to win that game.
No.
I don't remember the goal. I don't remember the goalkeeper having a lot. I can't remember anything.
They kept being robbed. I'm like, robbed of a draw?
Robbed of a point?
Like, I mean, like a point. Like, you weren't going to win.
Don't do bias, Rams. Sorry, man.
Like, you weren't going to score. At best, it would have been 0-0. Like, how will you rob a point? I guess.
4-0.
Like,
damn.
It would have.
I don't think we deserved a 4-0 win.
Yeah, I don't think it was
like
4-0.
Yeah. What?
I don't think you deserve 4-0.
No,
I don't know who's saying that.
That's what. No. Rams said that in the comments. No, I thought we deserved to win the game.
Biased in Arsenal's favor. Is that what he's trying to say? Because I'm biased in one breath, and then the next one, Newcastle should have won 4-0.
Nah. No. I thought we weren't actually that good of a footballing side. We just physically bullied the shit out of Arsenal because they have a soft underbelly. That's what it was. They weren't up for the bar fight as the game went on. That's what it was.
And today, look, I'm happy with it. Look, I don't know. Well, this week's going to be an interesting week, especially going on to shows with my own fans. But I'm not upset with Tottenham today. I'm not.
No,
I think we got hard done in the first half.
Who was your man of the match?
Vicario, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Højbjerg played amazing.
You get
as
the
well.
highest sofa score thing though?
I don't know. I haven't even looked yet.
Oh, what? No. Really? I don't think he would have gotten the highest sofa score rating because of the 4 goals.
Conceded so many goals. But
Kulusevski got 7.4. Pape Matar got a 7.1. Vicario was the third best player apparently on Spurs.
Kulu got the highest, and obviously Nico Jackson got the highest for them.
Brennan Johnson, I swear to God, this is just a guess. If the red cards and that shit didn't happen and stuff,
He was playing well, man. He was playing
Brennan
well.
Johnson was looking like your man of the match. He was absolutely.
Well, I mean, just
tearing.
up until that red card, Chelsea had 5 minutes of attacking.
Right. You had like 70% possession in the first
Yeah,
15 minutes or something stupid.
It was the first 20 minutes. I can't. What time
20,
did that?
20. Yeah.
What time did that card happen? Seriously, they had the ball in our half 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes in the entire first 25 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And then the penalty happened around that point, and then Chelsea dominated possession up until the second yellow, and then towards the end of the game there, we actually dominated possession. We had the most possession in the last 15, 20 minutes of the game when they scored 2 goals. But
I got to dip, boys, because I got to
we got to go to. You ready to close this puppy down, Iggy, or you want to? I got to make.
Yeah, I got an early start tomorrow.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and all that other BS. Let me redirect this stream before we end it over to Footy Judge Mo. I'm going to be going over on there, facing some Chelsea fans. So it should be a fun one. If you like watching stuff, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how honest they are, and how that stuff goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll gotta wait and see how that one goes. Let me find the link here. Content live, and then why is it taking so long? Look, I haven't used this thing in like a week, 10 days, and that's why it's caused me so many problems today. There it is. We'll set this up for the redirect. I should have done it earlier, but my stuff crashed. And let's see. Who just popped into the back? Somebody popped into the back. Footy Judge Mo. There it is. There you go. All right, folks, that's it. Make sure you guys come back and watch us at some point in time. We'll see you guys later. Next show will be for us, I guess. Wednesday night will be Mari Spurs Lounge. So, guys, make sure and check that out. Then we've got Thursday, North London Stars. It'll be a fun one. Anyway, folks, we'll see you guys next time. Peace. We are out of here.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.